Good afternoon, I'm Alan Martin. This is your PIX Now update. The hunt for a suspected cop killer is over. This morning, authorities arrested 33-year-old Gustavo Perez Arriaga on suspicion of gunning down Newman Police Corporal Ranil Singh. That was during a traffic stop the morning of Christmas Day. Police say Arriaga shot Singh after pulling over Arriaga's vehicle for possible drunk driving. Authorities arrested Arriaga in the town of Lamont in Kern County, about 200 miles south from where the original crime happened. Police also arrested Arriaga's brother and co-worker, who police say lied to authorities to protect him. Authorities say Arriaga is in the country illegally from Mexico, an alleged Sereno gang member, and already had 2 DUI arrests. Sheriff Adam Christensen argues Arriaga should have been deported.
This is a criminal illegal alien with prior criminal activity that should have been reported to ICE. We were prohibited, law enforcement was prohibited because of sanctuary laws, and that led to the encounter with Officer Singh.
Christensen says that Arriaga had plans to flee to Mexico. Meanwhile, Corporal Singh leaves behind a wife and young son. His younger brother, visibly emotional, shared his appreciation of the officers involved in the arrest.
I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart to make this happen.
Singh was a native of Fiji and had been with the department since 2011. This evening, there will be a vigil honoring the officer in Newman's downtown plaza. But the search continues for an inmate who escaped from San Quentin State Prison. Police have now released video they believe shows an escaped inmate carjacking a woman shortly after he slipped out of the North Bay facility. Police released this video, which they believe shows 21-year-old Shalom Mendoza carjacking a woman in the Home Depot parking lot shortly after he escaped Wednesday night. For the first time, we're hearing from that woman, who says that she was just leaving the hardware store when the suspect approached her.
Come to me, and then he said, "Give me the key. I need your car." And I don't hear that. I just said, "What?" He said, "Give me the key. I have the gun. If not, I'm going to kill you."
Police now looking for that Toyota RAV4. License plate number is 6STZ502. Mendoza was serving a 5-year sentence for an armed carjacking and police chase down in LA County. Officials say if you see Mendoza, contact police immediately. Today on Capitol Hill, President Trump doubling down on his demands for border security, once again threatening to shut down the entire southern border if congressional Democrats don't give him funding for the wall. This on day 7 of the partial government shutdown.
Is the president seriously going to do that?
Yeah, listen, it's the only way we can get the Democrats' attention.
Democrats say they'll pass a resolution to reopen the government when they return January 3rd and take over the House majority. It would still have to get through a GOP-controlled Senate. In the meantime, the Environmental Protection Agency is running out of time and money. The acting EPA administrator says if a solution isn't reached by midnight tonight, the agency will join others affected by the shutdown. Nearly 14,000 EPA employees would be furloughed. Only national security and emergency staff would stay on. Meanwhile, President Trump is apparently staying put in Washington until a deal is reached to end that government shutdown. He's canceled his New Year's plans to head to Florida. He had originally planned to spend 16 days at his Mar-a-Lago estate. And Wells Fargo has agreed to pay $575 million today to settle a slew of lawsuits against the company. The bank will pay all 50 states and Washington, D.C. after admitting to opening more than 3 million fake bank and credit card accounts in 2016. Now the Federal Reserve won't allow Wells Fargo to grow its assets until it is satisfied the bank has cleaned up its act. Wells Fargo did agree to pay $575 million to settle these lawsuits with the company. Let's take a live look out from our Salesforce camera, the exclusive look. Looking at the North Bay over Alcatraz there. Taking a look at our KPIX 5-day forecast. Looking at the 60s inland, not quite reaching 60 along the bay, and the mid-50s along the coast, and the same, and the same, and the same on through New Year's Eve and New Year's Day as well. Great news, Warrior fans. They made history last night. For 6 years straight, all 19,596 seats, every home game Oracle Arena sold. That's 311 consecutive sellout games, the 4th longest active sellout streak in the NBA. Fans took all the credit for that good news.
The Warriors have probably, I think, one of the strongest fan bases ever.
The best loyal fans of any team.
The NBA team with the longest active sellout streak, not even close. Dallas Mavericks have sold out 761 straight games. With 2018 coming to a close, former President Barack Obama releasing his annual year-end list, sci-fi flick Annihilation and Marvel blockbuster Black Panther topping his favorite movies. Favorite songs, including hits by the Carters, Cardi B, and Brandi Carlile. As for books, slam dunk. He called wife Michelle's memoir his favorite. Smart man. He did name some other titles like American Prison and Feel Free. We'll be back another update at the top of the hour. Feel free to join us. You can watch or listen on your favorite platforms. That includes our website, kpix.com, or our KPIX Facebook page.
PIX Now News is sponsored by Chevron, proud to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
Meet our STEM standout, Luciano Del Rio.
Team 841 is Richmond High School's robotics team. What it is an after-school program that teaches Richmond High School students about STEM.
Luciano encourages us to really think outside the box to approach a problem.
Luciano's story is important because he comes from this community. The work that he does here goes beyond the classroom and the school.
Chevron and CBS 5 teaming up to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Hey guys, how are you today?
Good.
I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I groomed the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change